did your socks go? Why do I keep putting socks on you guys and y'all keep taking them off? Hey, go put this in your room.
Look, it's mine.
You don't need to carry it everywhere you go.
Why?
Say yes. Doc, I want you to put your socks on. Can you put your socks on?
Don't give me sense. Me.
My word. These kids are not interested in listening to their mum at all. And worse is that Megan lets them get away with it.
Kinsley, we're gonna wait, okay? Look at mommy. Look at
Can I
mommy.
just do this real quick?
Look at mommy. Kinsley, look at me.
I want to do this.
Kinsley,
quick.
look in my eyes.
What?
Not right now. As I said, no.
Why not?
Kinsley, Julia, look at me right now. Kinsley, you're not gonna throw a fit because you don't get your way. You're going to listen to me, okay? So you can stay in. You can stay in. Kinsley?
I understand.
Okay, well then you can understand in here. You're not gonna throw a fit because you don't get your way.
What happened?
She just got mad because I told her to look at me and she wouldn't look at me. And so she's in her bed.
Okay, so here's what I do want you to do.
Okay.
All right? Let's both get on the same page here. So, the kids are doing something you don't want them to do. You've already said nicely, can you stop doing it? And they refuse and become defiant. In that moment, you tell the child in a conversational tone, hey, can you stop doing that, please? And here's why I don't want you to do it. Then they make a decision to be defiant, right? You go over with a warning. And you say to them, look, this is your warning. Stop doing that, and here's why. Low-toned, authoritative voice, eye contact, and you'll walk away. If they choose to be defiant and go beyond the boundary of what they're not supposed to be doing, then you could remove privilege or they could go to bed early. Every time your kids misbehave, it's a teaching moment for you both to be able to put a boundary in place. It's not about discipline, it's about putting in first.
Right.
Okay, and having healthy communication first, because if you can verbally get it right, then you'll never need to follow through, okay?
Okay.
I'd like you to practice with Dad right now, that low-toned, authoritative voice. And Jonathan, you can sit down on the sofa right now, so that at least we have a good height here.
Okay.
All right, so let me hear that authority with you just meaning what you're saying and saying what you're meaning, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say that Riley keeps pulling the ball over the fence. So imagine you're talking to one of the girls.
Rayleigh, I've asked you to stop throwing the ball over the fence. Can you please stop throwing the ball over the fence? This is my warning to you, and this is gonna be my last time to ask you.
I'm done. Next step is sorries, accepted, hugs and kisses, and we move on. So I'd like you to use that authoritative voice and go in and just finish off what you started with. Kinsley? There's more work needed with respect to Megan not feeling bad for telling off the children and recognising that it takes a great parent to understand the importance of having boundaries. And I'm sure she'll get better at doing that and have more confidence.
Kinsley, I want to talk to you. I don't want you to act like that towards mommy. Whenever I told you to do something, you continued to not look at me when I asked you to look at me, and you kept telling me no. When mommy says no, that means no.
Next step is sorries.
Can you apologize to mommy?
Sorry, Mommy.
Okay, I accept your apology,
Hugs and
Kinsley.
kisses. No grudges held. Can we please move on? Good voice tone.
I felt a little silly talking to Jonathan like he was a child, but Joe's techniques really are working for my family, so it's nice to have that insight from somebody else.